So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started. There's the shot! He's played it long, and he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been cut short. Valverde. Rodrigo in acres of space out wide. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. That looks a cracking ball. Great hit! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Valverde, he's had a hit! Well, the ball's come loose here. Less said about that pass, the better. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got the shot away! Goal! First blood drawn.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
The goal scorer after 20 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
Madrid have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Conte. Some resolute defending there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a...
Hits one! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Cleared without complication. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he was alert to it. And he thumps it clear. That's been cut out, well played. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success
Just a
with
quick reminder today,
another show of
please
strength?
refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another.
Valverde! And that is wildly off target. Cafu. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Here's the big chance! Danger averted for now. There's the hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Serginho. De Bruyne.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Hi, brother. Sorry, my mic was off. My mic was on.
And he's managed to gift it back. And he's managed to get rid. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Valverde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Adams. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there. He made it look a bit predictable. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? Adams cuts it out. Cafu, and it's been given away. Half an hour gone in the second half. And back to the goalkeeper. That's really well cleared. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe, can he finish? They are rampant. And they are cruising away. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
On the field, number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on the field, number 77, Kvaratskhelia. Number 7, Adrian.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Madrid find a position of real strength now. And it's played forward. He's played him through. He's certainly onside. Shot a goal! It's in! It is contest. It is a landslide. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. That's just as the manager would have seen. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's given Bellingham! There's official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. He is through here. Always, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Chance! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Madrid have it back and can go again.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means...
De Paul gets through. He's had a hit!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Bayern Munich have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar, and the shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal.
Great hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Neymar did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, super find. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Has a look and place it forward. And now the breakaway. He's under a lot of pressure there. Beckenbauer. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's got away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pass is just off target. Now who's going to be first to this? Chance! Goal! Bayern Munich! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pedri. And the ball's come loose here.
Has been indicated.
Back in possession and ready to go again. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cafu. Adams, that is good alertness. Danny Olmo. Now it's to Paul. He's through here.
The ball really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Attendance for this match was
And they've got Reid.
72,306.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. He's got the shot away! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without complication.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Face to face with the keeper. Now the finish! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to...
There's the hit! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
To Nielsen. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the shot! They've scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
To Nielsen. Great chance! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
After 81
Madrid
minutes
take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Substitution on the
There's a
field.
real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They have stolen level at the last.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vinicius Junior.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Number 9.
Good-looking ball. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's in a great position. Pau Kubasi gets good distance on it. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well timed, excellent interception. And he was quick to react. Now it's Maradona. Maradona is flagged offside. Well, that pass isn't the best. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now that's well seen too.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way past. Maradona gets flagged offside. Gently done. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Back into the middle. It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the volley. Always going over the top.
Vinicius Junior most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Yeah, that's beautifully weighted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That pass has been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Nistelrooy, a real chance if he can get through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? Gnabry. And that is out of play.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Looking for options for movement. He's played him through. He's through. Drogba! Goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
And here's a chance! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for...
Vinicius Junior! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cafu. Adams. Cafu. De Bruyne. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's an excellent interception. Neymar. Oh, what has happened here? He's gone for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Conte clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. In for a header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's picked out the run. Adams kept aware. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely. warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs raising at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Face to face, can he finish? He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. He's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 23, Didier Drogba. Number 7,
Costa Curta does really well there, he is strong. That's been cut out, well played. The pass is intercepted. And it's Cruyff. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Vinicius Junior. Conte, Neymar, now it's Neymar. It's anyone's ball now. Saviola. Well, nicely intercepted. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Out for a throw.
Substitution.
And he's managed to gift it back. He's in plenty of space here. Eto'o has it in a wide position. Has a goal! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front!
The goal scorer!
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Sneijder. Oh, it's come loose.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well timed, excellent interception. He won't be happy with that one.
4 added
Nicely
minutes has been
weighted
indicated.
ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Oh, great ball! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is as far as it goes. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Your final thoughts, Jim? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. He won't be happy with that one. Fiddles it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that's been intercepted. Now that's well seen too.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Tries a shot! It's loose, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe finds himself offside.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
David Villa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Interesting ball. Oh, super fine. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pass is just off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Conte. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Guardiola calmly anticipates. And the pass is intercepted. Quality ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And he welcomes it in. Beckham. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Madrid come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are... David Villa! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Good spot, he's seen the run. He could be in here. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to...
Oh, here's a chance! It's a loose ball. It's out for a goal kick.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Neymar. Now the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
David Villa stood his ground strongly. Can he finish? Oh, another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's come loose. Costa Curta. David Villa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gnabry providing an outlet on that flank. Costa Curta. He's played it long. St Johnston are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Mbappe! Neymar. He's through here. He is through here. Mbappe! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
David Villa.
Can
he get it through?
Time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Well, that has not gone well. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and is... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. David Villa. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's having a go! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it! Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. He's picked his way through. Just the keeper, Vinicius Junior! De Bruyne getting this one clear. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Cafu. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Oh, Red, nice interception. Cafu. Half an hour played now.
This is the time you need that pace.
Haaland. Oh, look at the space here. De Bruyne. And he's cut it out. Not the most accurate pass.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Threads one in. Look, tries a shot! There's a goal!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be 1 minute
Sweet feet. And he's there to get it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, terrible pass. And that's been won straight back. And that is out of play.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
It'll be a throw-in. And that's another good win of the ball. Danger averted for now.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
David Villa. Now it's Haaland. Shot could be on.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's through and all alone. Mbappe! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
He is through here. Showing good feet. Oh, he's put big chance. David Villa, great defending, strong and determined. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Neymar. He's got away. Serginho. He has found a way through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very...
Now the finish! And it's there! And surely that settles it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
A case now of complete control. Engages and forces him off the ball. Out of play for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Costa Curta. Bellingham. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Has been indicated.
Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Cafu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Adams. There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's picked out the run. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, super ball. Oh, that was vital. And that's that. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds. Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. So great hit! He can run onto that. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. He has found the way. He's had a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Conte. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. Oh, that's a key interception. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cullen. Burnley looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
He's in space and looking for options. Interesting ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Brownhill. Cullen. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brownhill. That's Hannibal. Roberts. Looking for the runner. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Anthony. And it's Gnabry. Now it's Pedri. He is through here. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hannibal, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Brownhill, Hannibal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's being shifted off it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Adams. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Anthony. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Now the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match
really
was
well manoeuvred.
71,649.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberts. No outsmarting him this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pedri! Really well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
He's found a way through. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Redmond.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's really well cleared. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come!
After 85
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's through and all alone! Shot a goal! Burnley complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we...
Conte! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
6 added minutes
No
has been
unnecessary
indicated.
risks, and the game is petering out here. He's got split chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nicked it back. In he goes again! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the pass and goal! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Pedri
Just a
taking
quick
in the
request today
accolades,
for
having been...